The extraordinary life journey of Marie Curie, the woman who changed the world forever. When we talk about the greatest minds in history, names like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton often come to mind. But there was one woman whose determination, courage, and sacrifice transformed science forever. Her name was Marie Curie. She wasn't born into wealth or privilege. She didn't have an easy path. Instead, she fought against poverty, discrimination, and heartbreaking loss to become one of the most influential scientists the world has ever known. Today, I want to take you on an emotional journey through the incredible life of Marie Curie, a woman who proved that passion and perseverance can overcome even the toughest obstacles. Marie Curie was born on November 7, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland. At that time, Poland was under Russian rule, and life was filled with political oppression. Her parents believed deeply in education, but tragedy struck early. When Marie was only 10 years old, her beloved mother died from tuberculosis, and the loss left a wound that stayed with her forever. Her family struggled financially, yet Marie never stopped dreaming. As a young girl, she loved mathematics and science. While many believed women didn't belong in laboratories or universities, Marie refused to accept those limits. She believed that knowledge belonged to everyone. Because women weren't allowed to attend university in Poland, Marie worked as a governess for several years. During this time, she secretly studied books late into the night. Imagine working all day and then spending every spare moment teaching yourself science because you believed your dream was worth fighting for. That's exactly what Marie did. She also made a promise with her older sister, Bronislava. Marie would work and financially support her sister's education in Paris. Later, her sister would help Marie attend university. It was a beautiful promise built on love, sacrifice, and hope. Finally, at the age of 24, Marie arrived in Paris with almost nothing. She rented a tiny attic room that was freezing in the winter and unbearably hot in the summer. She often couldn't afford proper meals. Sometimes she survived on little more than bread, butter, and tea. Yet she never complained because she knew education was her path to a better future. At the University of Paris, known as the Sorbonne, Marie amazed everyone with her intelligence. She graduated at the top of her class in physics and later earned another degree in mathematics. Her hard work was beginning to pay off. During her research, Marie met a quiet and brilliant scientist named Pierre Curie. Their shared passion for science quickly brought them together. They fell in love, married in 1895, and became one of history's greatest scientific partnerships. Together, they explored mysterious rays discovered by another scientist, Henri Becquerel. Marie became fascinated with these invisible rays and decided to dedicate her research to understanding them. She even created the word, radioactivity, a term now known around the world. Working in a small, poorly equipped laboratory, Marie and Pierre spent countless hours stirring huge containers of pitchblende, a dark mineral. The work was exhausting. Day after day, month after month, they searched for something no one had ever seen before. Then came the breakthrough. In 1898, they discovered a new element, which Marie named polonium after her homeland, Poland. Soon after, they discovered another element, radium. It glowed with a mysterious blue light, almost like magic. Their discoveries completely changed modern science and opened the door to new medical treatments. The scientific world was amazed. In 1903, Marie Curie, Pierre Curie, and Henri Becquerel received the Nobel Prize in Physics. Marie became the first woman in history to win a Nobel Prize. It was a moment that inspired women around the world to believe that they, too, could achieve greatness. But life had another heartbreaking chapter waiting. In 1906, Pierre Curie was tragically killed in a street accident in Paris. Marie lost not only her husband but also her closest friend and research partner. The grief was overwhelming. Many people believed her scientific career would end. Instead, Marie chose courage. She accepted Pierre's teaching position at the Sorbonne, becoming the first female professor in the university's history. Standing before classrooms once reserved only for men, she continued their dream together. Her determination only grew stronger. In 1911, Marie Curie achieved something no one had ever done before. She won her second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for discovering polonium and radium and for advancing the study of radioactivity. To this day, she remains the only person to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different scientific fields. Yet despite worldwide fame, Marie never chased money or luxury. She refused to patent the process for isolating radium because she believed scientific discoveries should benefit all humanity. She wanted knowledge to save lives, not create personal wealth. Then came World War I. Instead of staying safely in her laboratory, Marie stepped onto the front lines in a different way. She developed mobile X-ray units, later called Little Curies, which helped doctors locate bullets and broken bones in wounded soldiers. She even drove the vehicles herself and trained hundreds of nurses to operate the machines. Her inventions are believed to have helped save countless lives during the war. Even after decades of success, Marie continued working tirelessly. Unfortunately, years of constant exposure to radioactive materials slowly damaged her body. At the time, scientists didn't fully understand the dangers of radiation. Marie often carried radioactive samples in her pockets because she admired their beautiful glow, unaware of the long-term consequences. On July 4, 1934, Marie Curie passed away from aplastic anemia, a disease linked to prolonged radiation exposure. She was 66 years old. Even after her death, her influence never faded. Hospitals around the world use radiation to diagnose and treat diseases because of her groundbreaking work. Cancer patients have benefited from treatments that were made possible by her discoveries. Scientists continue building upon the foundation she created more than a century ago. Marie Curie didn't simply discover new elements. She discovered what human determination looks like. She showed the world that intelligence has no gender, that poverty cannot stop a determined heart, and that one person's passion can change the future of humanity. Whenever I think about Marie Curie's life, I'm reminded that true greatness isn't measured by fame or fortune. It's measured by the lives you touch and the legacy you leave behind. She faced discrimination because she was a woman. She endured poverty. She experienced unimaginable heartbreak. She sacrificed her health in the pursuit of knowledge. Yet she never gave up. Her story reminds us that every challenge can become a stepping stone if we refuse to quit. So the next time you feel like your dreams are impossible, remember Marie Curie, the young girl from Poland who had almost nothing but hope, who crossed countries for an education, who changed science forever, and who proved that determination can outshine every obstacle. Her life wasn't just extraordinary. It was a light that continues to shine across generations, inspiring millions to dream bigger, work harder, and never stop believing in the impossible.